Welcome back, friends. As you can see, winter has arrived here in New Hampshire. It is absolutely beautiful. I feel like I'm in a scene out of Dr. Zhivago. Actually, as I am sitting here editing this video, I'm looking out and boy, is it coming down. We're getting another 8 to 10 inches today, so it's going to be fun. So the paper whites aren't blooming yet, but they're certainly growing. So here's something I wanted to share with you. I was at, and I guess I would call it an antique craft fair last fall in Vermont with one of my friends, and there was this booth there I couldn't get out of. I loved the stuff. They had all kinds of framed, I guess you could call it paintings type of thing, which all of these came from there. Now the company is called Ginger Blue Decor at gingerbluehome.com. I believe he was out of New York. So I purchased all of these from him, but what I wanted to show you is these two frames here. Now this is, I bought this as is. And as you can see, I like barns. This reminds me of our old barn in Michigan, and I absolutely love it. And the frames are wood. Obviously, he paints them and everything himself. But these, so this is a navy blue, and this is a distressed black. These are magnetic. And it is just, I don't know, I fell in love with them because you can change the pictures. Now, a lot of you may have seen, I had this one, a couple of you commented on it in a video. I had it above my stove. So yeah, it's just magnetic. So you're buying these. He is adorable, and there's a brand new Santa I saw when I went online to see what he had. There's a brand new Santa carrying I believe it's a Christmas tree. He's adorable, and I would love to have him. This one I fell in love with because he reminds me of the Santa from my childhood, you know, with the rosy cheeks and everything. But back to my point. So you buy the frame. I apologize, I don't remember what I paid for the frames. These are like $8. So you can just change them out. I have this one. I just put above my stove. Of course, I fell in love with this. It's an adorable English cottage. I had purchased this at the fair. Oh, it's called Some Bunnies. And then I just purchased this one online also. So these are the three newest that I just purchased online. The shipping was really quick. It came really fast. Now, these are the small frames. If you go online, these are the small size. Again, he already has things that you can buy already framed, but the magnetic ones I love because I can switch the pictures out very easily. There are a ton of things to choose from. I had purchased a framed sailboat, and it's in a whitewashed frame like this, and that is still packed away. I decided to actually pull it out so I could show you. I just loved this one. It's just so serene. And I keep it in my bathroom actually during the summer months. My friend bought this in a much larger size, and she has that above her fireplace. It's absolutely beautiful. But let me know if it's something you decide to go ahead and look at and order. Let me know which ones you end up ordering. There's so many to choose from. So this is the carpeting in our room. It's just an area rug, and I had purchased this a few years ago. Again, I liked the color. It's, if you can see, a little bit of pink in there, blues, almost a rust or peach color, and just a nice neutral taupe, and I love it. I actually added a little bit of mauve pink color to the bed. This is just a duvet cover that I had purchased at IKEA. This is a really nice a little lamb's wool throw I had just purchased at Twin Elm, the consignment store in Peterborough, and I love that. And then what I did, so this brown floral, I had that's just a pillow cover that I purchased that again at a consignment store. And then I had it's like a sage green pillow. It's like the green and the pink. It's hard to tell in the video, but I had that pillow. But the three that you are seeing here, the floral, and then you can kind of get an idea of what this is. It's they're so soft and nice. So it's a dusty rose, a little darker color there. And those are all pillow covers. So it's an easy way. So the floral one, the three forms of Euro shams, and the brown, they're all pillow covers, and I'm trying to do that as much as I can to save room. I am one that I do like to change out my pillows. I drive my husband nuts, but for storage purposes, the pillow covers are easy and affordable way to do it. The Euro shams and the pink floral I got on Amazon, and I was very pleased with the quality of those. And then this here, I was just going to show you this. I purchased these years ago at an estate sale, and it was one of those things I always, oh my gosh, I'm not going to use them. I'm not going to, because they are antique. But I thought, you know what am I saving them for? So I put those on, and so they peek out a little and add just a little bit of decor there. So here's my dresser set up. I use old antique suitcases as decor, but also for purpose. I store things in there. You have to get creative when you live in an old house. Anyway, back to the dresser. I had found this. I've had this for years. I was driving down the road in Michigan one time, and someone was throwing out this in, I believe, a chest of drawers. My oldest daughter actually has the large chest of drawers, but I actually went to the door and just asked, are you throwing this away? I wanted to make sure they weren't charging for it. And they were not. It is not what you see today. It was a brown dresser. I brought it home, and I went through all of my painting and distressing, trying to make it look old. So as you can see, there's some, I'm sure you know what distressing is. You paint it black first, then you paint white, and then you sand it and you scuff it up and try to make it look old. I used to drive my dad nuts. Oh my gosh. He just did not understand why I would put so much work into painting something and then sand it down or put chains to it to make it look old. He just did not understand, and he kind of got a kick out of what the heck I was always doing. So this is my dresser, and I love it because of all of the drawers, tons of storage, and I can't even remember how many years I've had it. Then my jewelry box is extremely special to me. My husband made that for me years ago. He's quite the woodworker, and I treasure that. He actually made one for each of our daughters, and the ones that he made for them, when you lift the lid up, he drew it and then did a wood burning with it. A picture of our house in Michigan, the house the girls grew up in. So extremely special to them. Anyway, this is how I store my earrings. I don't have a ton of jewelry, and honestly, all of my jewelry is pretty much costume jewelry. My wedding ring is probably the most, well, I know it's the most expensive and only piece of jewelry I truly own. But anyway, I had seen this idea years ago. It's a cake stand. And so I can hang my earrings and also, you know, just have my posts laying there. And I don't know, I find it handy just to grab something and go. Again, with the mirror, I found that years ago at an antique store as is. So I didn't have to distress that one. And then I got this at a garage sale years ago too. Just, I don't know, I could keep some of my bangles in the drawers. They're pretty shallow drawers. It's okay, you know. It's something. And this is actually a bracelet my daughter Caitlin got for me to wear at her wedding, which is what I did. As far as my nightstand, again, something that I had purchased at a garage sale years ago. I believe I painted that. I can't even remember if I kept it as is. It's a very pale pink. This shade, this was fun. So this is actually, it's a thick paper like a wallpaper. And I found this a couple years ago, I believe it was, at a home decor store in Maine. And as you can see, they just put, you know, the ribbon through it at the top. It's just a cover for your lampshade. They had all kinds. I had a hard time choosing, but I don't know. I thought it was a fun little solution. Again, adding a little something to my garage sale lamp that I had painted also. So, fun idea, probably easily made. This is an armoire we had purchased before we moved here. We knew we would need more closet space. The closet to the right there, that's the closet. That's the closet for this room, which obviously is the master bedroom. So we knew we would need more space. And we found this. It actually does come apart, thankfully, because that was the only way we could get it into the house. It's in, oh goodness, I don't even know how many pieces. But again, it's something that I had painted when we were at our rental cottage. I don't know if you can tell. It's like a, oh goodness, like a grayish. It's a light gray color. I don't know if you can really see it again in the video, but when we were at the cottage, I just took the time to paint it so that, and distress it so that when we brought it in the house, it was ready to go. And it's worked out great again as an extra little closet. And I just wanted to show you here too. Look at those original pegs and beams. So fun. So fun coming through the house. And this is just a picture, just a floral picture I had picked up at a consignment store. Obviously you figure it out. I love my consignment stores. So this here is the fireplace in our bedroom. It's one of 3 fireplaces that we have in the house. Unfortunately, we can't truly use any of them because they're just too narrow. We've had them checked out by a couple of different experts, and they said basically we would burn the house down. So what I have here is I do have real birch logs in there, and then I wrapped some twinkle lights in there, and they are on a timer, so those come on at night, and it adds a little bit of ambiance to the room along with the candles. Another thing Mark made for me was the little candle stand. This was a gift, a Mother's Day gift, years ago, actually, when my daughters were about that age. I absolutely love it. And this is just a little light I had picked up in Maine. It's a little night light. That's a Tasha Tudor picture I had gotten at a garage sale, believe it or not. And then a little tea light sailboat holder. Just another, lights that we actually use here. This little thing, It's a Wonderful Life, I made that years ago. I used to have craft shows in my house of things that I would make and sell. But I love having the fireplace. Also an old window. I just keep pictures in that. Another idea to display. You could do all kinds of things. Honestly, I've seen it where people don't have anything in there, but I don't know, the pictures are older of our family, and I love it. So I was also going to show you too, this is obviously an old trunk we had purchased at an estate sale we had gone to, and we just have it at the end of the bed. Again, another place for storage. It's small. I'd love to have something a little larger, but it works. So that's it. I just wanted to show you, give you an idea. As you can see, my style is, I don't know what you would call it. I'm trying to make it English country cottage look, cottagecore. I'm not matchy-matchy. I love finding my treasures. The hunt is the fun part for me. And I don't know, just trying to make it pretty and cozy, and everyone has their own style. That's what makes it so fun. If anything, I hope this video inspires you to go out and find items that make you happy to decorate your home with. Like I said, for me, the hunt is the fun, and I will pick up items just because I love them. Sometimes it's a matter of I'll find a place for it when I get home, but I have an idea of how I would like to decorate my home, and I find items that I love, and then I play. And like I said, I don't have a certain style in mind. I just find things that I love, and then I use them. Thank you again so much for watching. I truly appreciate it, and have a beautiful week, friends.